Without objection, staff is authorized to make any necessary technical or conforming changes to the report to reflect the actions of the committee. There being no further business, without objection, the Select Committee stands adjourned.
All right, that was a pretty stunning series of revelations there when we consider what we just heard. I want to go straight to Ryan Nobles, who was there. And Ryan, we had the 55 pages earlier today. We thought they would be putting out some new information, and they certainly did. The Vice Chair, Liz Cheney, adding a lot of new details to the January 6th committee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's no doubt about that, Erin. And it just goes to show just how much information the Select Committee has as it relates to Mark Meadows that we haven't seen, because it seems as though every day they can roll out some new bombshell of information that shows directly the role that Meadows played in the events leading up to and on January 6th. And tonight, they revealed some of the most damning yet. The text message exchanges with members of Congress, with personalities from Fox News, with the president's own children. I don't think there's any doubt that the text exchange that they read from Donald Trump Jr. to the chief of staff, imploring him to convince his father to go out and make a public statement to try and quell the violence on Capitol Hill. And we know the timeline of everything, essentially the president ignoring even a plea from his own son. This is all information that we did not have before. And it also plays in to this larger argument that the committee is making about the need for Meadows to come in and answer questions about what he knew about January 6th. And then furthermore, about how his knowledge of those events is not in any way protected under executive privilege because, A, he's already offered up 6,000 documents, 9,000 pages worth of information. He's also written a book on the topic where he talks about his conversations with the president in and around that time. And so now he needs to fill in these gaps by coming and sitting in front of this committee for a full deposition. That's obviously something Meadows has been reluctant and refused to do. We don't know exactly the reason why. He had signaled that he was willing to and then made an about-face at the last second. This will now go to the full House, Erin. They'll vote on it probably tomorrow, and then it will head to the Department of Justice. And then the next question we'll have is whether or not the Department of Justice will prosecute Mark Meadows. It's a little bit more of a complicated situation than we've seen with Steve Bannon or Jeffrey Clark, but it will then be in the hands of Merrick Garland and the Department of Justice.